Hey guys, so I have a kind of different video today. This is a bit of a buyer beware. That's kind of long overdue. I meant to do this in the summer. Of course I was working a lot and I was trying to get all my receipts together, and this is just some fuckery. So there's this company that advertises a lot on Facebook, and this is where I saw them very early into 2020. The name of the company is Vixen, and I ordered a couple things from them, and yeah, there were some delays because that's like right when COVID hit and yada yada yada, but I got my stuff. It took 4 months, or like 3.5 months, and I was like, okay, but it was COVID, so I was like, alright. And I looked at reviews and all this stuff. Like, there was a couple people that were having issues, but it wasn't like it is these days. So I saw they had a big summer sale, and this was like right before my birthday, and it was like August 1st of 2020, and I was like, I saw some cool things that I wanted. I was like, okay, and I have this stuff that I did get here, and I'll show those near the end, but I was like, okay, there's like 4 corsets I thought were really cool, so I bought them. Ooh lordy. It became a fucking ordeal with them, the second order. You know, I got my first order and I thought, okay, if I have to wait till, you know, the beginning of 2021, no big deal, COVID, etc. Like, I can be patient as long as I know if I'm gonna get my shit. How many fucking emails do I have to go back and forth with these people? A lot. I'm trying to pull up my order stuff on my phone, and I'll try to insert screenshots, either like I'll figure it out when I'm editing. That was one of the things I was trying to sort of get together. Okay, so well, actually my first order was a little bit later in the 2020. For whatever reason I thought it was earlier, but maybe. So that's my first order. I don't know if it's gonna focus. My first order. But I spent, you know, basically $183, and got a couple corsets, which would be this big one. And they were nice looking corsets. Like, these are nice corsets. They were made to order and all this shit. So this was this one. And now it doesn't fit exactly unless I get more lace on it, because I've gained weight since then. But yeah. And we have this one, which doesn't have the mesh. This is just the straight up rainbow corset. And like, these are really nice. They're nice and sturdy. They're like nicely made. Like, I'm not gonna bash the product. So I got those. Okay. So I saw a big summer sale around my birthday. I guess I did get that delivery. Okay, I got it within 2 months, that first order. I thought, okay, that's not bad. So I saw them have the big summer sale. I was like, alright, so I got this in 2 months. Like, the complaints, I saw some complaints, but it seemed like most people were complaining that delivery was just taking a while, so I made a second order. And this was on August 1st. I got 3 corsets, and I got a pair of free pasties with it, which I did get those. So this was a whole ordeal. So my first order, or my first piece of my order, was those pasties, and this like iridescent underbust corset. And I got those in November of last year. November 9th, 2020. And then I was after these people constantly. Like, I will screenshot my messages. Like, I had to keep going and going and going. And I threatened to open a PayPal case. Because I didn't use PayPal on their site, but I have a PayPal debit card. So, when I mentioned that, then magically, this was the other item I finally got, which was shipped in the beginning of this year. And they said, we'll figure out your other corset that's missing. You know, it should be ready soon, blah, blah, blah. Like, there was one more corset. And that was a $40 corset I was waiting on. So, I kept emailing them. And then they just wouldn't, they always were using COVID as an excuse, saying that there are factories, blah, blah, blah. And I said, I've been super patient. We've been getting closer to a year. Like, I want my fucking corset, or I want my money back. Then I tried to open the case with PayPal, but the problem with PayPal was I didn't know that if it's been after 6 months from the order time, that they can't help you. So, once my case got fucking closed, because it's been more than 6 months, these people just stopped responding to me altogether. Like, they're like, ha ha ha, fuck you, basically. Like, they stopped caring. So, yeah, I got fucked out of $40. I know people who ended up way worse. If you look on the Better Business Bureau, this company has like maybe 2 stars, if that, and that's only because early on they actually had halfway decent ratings. Like, when I first looked at it, they were like a 4.1 or something. Like, they had some issues, but it was just more people complaining that they didn't get it in time for, you know, whatever event they wanted, or yada yada. And like, I'm like, okay, that's kind of normal shit. But oh boy. For me to get those first 2 items, the corset and the pasties, back on November 9th, was the first time I emailed them. And so they shipped right away after I emailed, and I got those 2 items, the iridescent corset and the pasty. And, you know, they sent me an email saying, okay, we shipped these items, we're experiencing delays with blah blah blah. And, you know, I said, okay, well, what's the deal with this? I was being pretty patient. This was only a few months after I ordered, and you know, they had just shipped the 2 items. Cool. 2 months go by. It's the end of December last year. So I said, hey, what's going on with my stuff? She replies, I just requested an update from our shipping team. Our distributor is running behind back to the summer. I'm sorry for the wait. They were contacting the distributor last week, so hopefully they sent out a shipment. I'll let you know once I hear something. Thank you, and let me know if you have any additional questions. I was still being pretty patient, but I was getting annoyed. In February, I had sent a email that said, hello, can I please get an update on my order? We're at over 6 months now since I ordered, and I would like to know, like, my corsets. But if there's still no update or idea about when I will get these items, I have to open a case with PayPal. I've been very patient, and I'm just starting to feel like these items are never going to come. Thanks. I'll put my name. And this was, you know, a month and like a week after I had sent my last email to them. So that was about when they sent the red corset. So it was February, not January. So I got that one. I sent another email 2 months later because I was still waiting on this like black waist cincher. because they had sent on February 17th, because they were in Austin, Texas when they got that snow, so they sent a, our offices are currently closed due to severe weather. We apologize for any inconvenience, blah, blah, blah. They sent that out as like a mass whatever. So I sent one April 8th, said, "Hi, it's been 8 months. I'm curious if you have my last corset yet. I've been very patient, but this is too long now. I either would like my corset or the money refunded back to my credit card." And this is when I started really just not hearing shit from them. So I didn't hear back, so I opened the PayPal case. Of course, the PayPal case got denied because it had been over 6 months. So I sent them another email in May 6th. "Hey, it's been 9 months now. Can I please get my last corset mail out or my money back? This is ridiculous." Of course, these people just stopped responding to me. May 17th, I sent another one. "Hello, it's been 9.5 months, and I still have not heard anything about my last corset. If you don't have the corset, please, can you refund the money to my card? It is pretty ridiculous. I have not gotten a reply to my last four emails," and I just put my order number on there. This is when I was starting to get mad, so I was sending emails like every couple weeks. "May 26th, is there any word on my last corset?" And June 2nd, "Could you please reply to me about my items?" These people were just not even bothering me. Like, they were just done with me. I'm trying to see if I emailed them anymore after it. Yes, June 26th. "Will I ever get my last corset? This is ridiculous." No response from them, obviously. I don't think I emailed them again after that. Pretty sure here. Yeah, no, I never emailed them after that. After that, I was looking into it, and I started going on their Facebook page. Now, they're pretty good about deleting, when people say stuff on their Facebook. And I even, sent a message to their Facebook, and they asked me for my order number as soon as I gave it to them. They just never got back to me, because they don't give a fuck. And so I highly advise, don't buy from these people. You might get something, but is it worth it to maybe get something? Like, I got fucked out of $40, and these people, I will never get that $40 back from them. I'm lucky I got the other ones I did, because some people got fucked out of $200+. Yeah, these people are getting 2 stars. Some people, if they have items in their Texas warehouse, they will ship them, but they won't tell you what items they have on hand. Unless it's now sometimes they'll have a return sale. Those things they'll have on hand and they'll ship out. But I really don't suggest supporting these people. On Trustpilot, they're still getting horrible fucking reviews. Felt like a waste of time in the end. While I eventually got my product, it took nearly 2 months and a threatening message just to get any semblance of info. I ordered on October 6th, and it just came yesterday on November 29th. I didn't get a single response to any email. I only got shipping notifications that say I sent the chat on the 22nd and no reply to said chat either. By the way, this isn't the first time this has happened, and I doubt it will be the last. I'm extremely disappointed and will not be ordering again. Awful, awful, awful. Take my advice and never buy from this website. A year ago, now I ordered an expensive backpack and I still haven't received it. The worst part was the customer service. I got an email back only twice in all of this. They've ignored me since. I've tried calling the business, tried their live chat, even tried getting help through the BBB. They quite literally took my hard-earned money and ignored me. My package was never shipped to begin with. Which is most concerning. I never gotten shipping info or updates, a refund, or even a response. Violet Vixen is garbage, and if you look at these reviews and their complaints on BBB, you'll know it's a mistake to order anything. And the people who do get their stuff, they'll give it 3 stars and said, order is very slow, takes forever to get my stuff. All the 1 stars are people who got fucked over like me. No stars, bad business, theft. I made an online purchase via PayPal several months ago for a photo shoot. I received an order confirmation, but the order was never shipped out. I repeatedly tried to contact them about the status of my order and never got contacted. The photo shoot had long passed, and my order is still sitting without being shipped. I lost over $100, and I feel like I got robbed. Like to support local businesses, but this is absolute theft. Another person, it's been 14 months since I placed my order and I never received it. The customer service is terrible. I placed an order there because my friend had such a good experience with them, and the quarter she ordered was amazing, but I have the complete opposite experience, which is what I've been saying about if they have something on hand, they will ship it, and it is good quality stuff. That's the shitty thing. Like, if you can't get people this stuff from overseas, because they do have some courses that are being custom sized overseas, especially bigger ones. If you can't get this stuff in, just stop listing it. Only list stuff that you have in the warehouse. But these people are just robbing people blind. Yeah, I mean, there's some people that put 1 star just because it took forever, even though they got it. Ordered horrible service, highway robbery, or a corset about a year ago, had their hefty take and wait time, but when the product came, it was a third-party $15 corset. They allowed for a return at store credit. It's been about 8 months since confirmed returns, still no credit. Have reached out several times across all platforms, no help. Yeah, I guess I have seen things on their site that I can tell are basically like Wish items or AliExpress, but like, they have nice items too. That's the weird thing about this place. But like, anyone who's been shopping online long enough would know the difference. Absolutely horrible. Ordered from them July 2020, now September 2021. They still have refused to send me my order. They refuse to refund me. They only offer store credit, and I don't want store credit from scum. I called them out in their social media Facebook page, and they blocked me and will no longer talk to me at all regarding my purchase. They are scammers 100%, and they know what they're doing is wrong. Do not waste your time taking a chance at having these people steal your money. They do not care about the customer or the product. They only care about your cash. And this is just from Trustpilot. Like, their BBB stuff, people get brutal, man. You know, I have a very small platform, but I hope this will keep some people from buying from this company. I really think they prey on people who are into golf and alternative fashions, because they have a lot of really cool looking stuff on their site. A lot of things, like some things I recognized from other stores, but they had a lot of stuff that I've never seen anywhere else. And I think that's why they still swoop people in and they block people who say anything on their Facebook. And you know, it really just seems like positivity only, blah blah blah. But yeah, even the BBB, like, they never fucking answer anybody's shit on the Better Business Bureau. And unfortunately, Better Business Bureau really doesn't do a whole lot except for keep track that, you know, they're freaking like, it says pattern of complaints, current alerts for this business, you know, delivery issues, refund issues, consumers generally don't get their items. Like, they're not BBB accredited now. They get an F score from the BBB. When I looked at this before, they had like a D. So it's gotten worse in the last couple months. Yeah, there's just a bunch of people who ordered stuff around the time I did last year who didn't get the items. Or people who, you know, ordered stuff early this year and still haven't got items. Like, it is a continuous train of people not getting stuff. They refuse to get refunds. They won't do anything. They won't answer emails. Like, it's the same stuff we were reading on Trustpilot. Or they'll receive one item and then they won't receive the rest of the order, which is like some of the stuff that happened to me. If they don't have it in their warehouse, good fucking luck. You'll probably never fucking see it. And I feel like I even looked out getting the one-way censure, because this was had to be made overseas. It was one of their custom orders, and that one took me 6+ months to get. That one. And I never got the other cincher, which I wish I would have, because it was cool. It looked a lot like a, god damn it, Punk, whatever, the name of the brand is. But yeah, it was a cool corset. It was black with all these little buckles and stuff. But yeah, all these BBB, like, I'm just kind of glancing through it. I was told refunds weren't given, and that would be given credit to place towards a different item. Yeah. And that's what they do. They tell you you don't get refunds, you only get store credit. Because they just don't fucking ship things unless they have it sitting in their warehouse. Like, it's a pattern of behavior. And, you know, like I said, when I first ordered, most of their complaints were just about things taking long. But now, ever since all the COVID stuff, they use that a lot as an excuse for like why things are taking so long, if they answer your emails at all. Like, they'll take any excuse they can. Like, they were still making excuses about the snow in Texas like months afterwards, and it's like, yeah, no, that's not how that works. Like, this company's hella sketch, and like on their Facebook page, they'll post pictures of their items and, you know, keep all the comments that are hyping anyone who says anything about shit being shipped or being scammed. They get deleted pretty fast. They got their positive vibes only sort of thing going on there, and they just post memes and like they try to look like a legitimate business, but they're not. So yeah, fuck Violet Vixen. Don't buy from them. Warn your friends. Warn anybody you think is like golf alternative and is on Facebook, because they will get advertised as company. I was advertised them heavily until I bought from them. Like, now I constantly see them still pop up, but I'm just like, I always check the comments to see if anyone said anything or they delete everything already. Like, occasionally I'll catch things and I'll tell people, yeah, fuck this company, don't buy from them. So I'm lucky I didn't get fucked over as much as other people did, but I'm still mad about my $40. Bitch, give me my money. Bitch better have my money. For real though, these fucking people. Yeah, scam artists, don't buy from them. Anyway, I'm terrible at like wrapping up this video, so you guys can subscribe if you want, because I post random shit. Don't buy from Violet Vixen. Oh yeah, as an add-in, I'm just putting this little afterthought note. If you want to find a company that does good sales on corsets, and they have some different alternative styles, but you kind of have to look around, but they do run a lot of good sales, and they have decent, nice corsets, is Corset Story. I fully support Corset Story. I've never had an issue with them. I would much rather somebody buy a corset from Corset Story than anything from Violet Vixen. So yeah, this is just an afterthought note.